Hi friends, it's Velvet. I am here with a very messy desk and a finished journal. This is the one we've been working on that the front is pretty much all Tim Holtz products. So I'm calling it my Tim Holtz journal, even though the rest of it is not just Tim Holtz products. In fact, it's mostly not. But yeah, if you haven't been following the progress, this is it. I use some Tim Holtz fabric. And some I sewed down the middle of this packaging. It's that packaging that you get your stuff in the mail. I sewed down the middle and all around the outsides to adhere this, but I had first put a little bit of glue under there. Put the cover together. This is an old envelope. You can see that happens to be Tim Holtz, even though I did this forever ago. And then I've just tucked a couple tags in there. Just did a corner tuck here with something. I did this because on the back, the seam of this, or the edging of this fabric was showing right here. So I got out my glue gun and put it down, and then just put some white chiffon there, and I liked the way it looked, so I stuck it here too. And I made it long enough so it sticks out the top and bottom. All right, just some clusters turned into tucks. A tag without the hole. Piano paper here. This is a book about Shakespeare, and it's from the very early 1900s. Just some more little clusters and tucks. This is an old recipe book that has like 1,600 pages in it. And I was fortunate because the pages are pretty yellowed, even though it's not antique. Well, it's antique, but it's not pre-1928. Just some little things that I had made here and there. This is a tag I made out of a time card. This is probably some 49 and market paper that I made a tuck into. Pocket, I guess you'd call it. This is an 1800 something hymnal in phenomenal condition. More clusters and tags, bookmarks. Oh, I guess that is right. Some room to write. Tag. No paper, and there's just some. This is a tag I made out of washi tape, and I made the washi tape collage paper, masterboard. This is just a little cluster I made using my homemade paper. This is also from the washi tape. This is just a cluster I had made. Also Tim Holtz stuff. This is from a book I got at an estate auction. It's a sign-in for when guests come to visit you. It's very, very old. I don't know how old, but it's old. This is from an old magazine, The Etude. This is just a glassine bag that I just kind of did some stuff on. Glued onto this side, and then just stuck a little piece of paper in there. That's more of that Shakespeare book. This is a book about opera. Very old book. This is an envelope that had gone wrong. Terribly, terribly wrong, because see how skinny that is? And that's the thing. So I said, well, I'm not going to waste this. I'm going to use it. And then inside the envelope, I put another one of those time card tags. Oops. Another one of those. Oh, this is actually... Is this mine? I can't tell if this is one of my collage masterboards or not that I made tags out of. I really don't know. Coffee dyed paper. think I made this with roses that I had boiled. I love how that one turned out. And I scanned all of the ones that I did, and those are on my Etsy's if you're on my Etsy account if you're ever interested in getting something like that for yourself. More Tim Holtz stuff, and then just a little tag stuck in there. And then this is the back signature. So I just stuck a mammoth size tag into this Edith Holden pocket that I made, and then just tuck something in there. Another cluster pocket that I made, and another tag. This is just one of those hidden paperclip things, and I just tucked a couple of words in there. And tuck something there too. Just a little, you know, journal spot on a cluster. This is from an old book that I had, huge book that I got with car parts and stuff. So this is just a little tuck with a belly band that I made up and just stuck a couple little things in. Actually, now that I look at it, this could go here. And this could go here. Yeah, I like that better. Another one of the hymns. This is just a cluster I made. Another cluster, and I tucked one of the washi tags in there. Another little pocket that I made, and I tucked a couple of tags in here. Another cluster that I made into a pocket and tucked that in. This is another envelope that I made out of a blueprint. And then I tucked something in here. Yep, just a little journal card. And then the back has another one of the envelopes that I altered, and it actually has, oops, 2 openings. So I've tucked that in, and then I've tucked this in, just some clusters. And that's it. That's where we stand. I think I am going to use this stuff. Oops. The stuff that I ripped off of the top and bottom of this, coupled with some of the chiffon, and I'll wrap it around and tie it like that. So I could actually probably do that right now, can't I? Since it's done, and I want to make sure I fray the ends here. So if for some reason you have never done that, you just kind of pull at the strings starting at the side, and you're literally pulling the strings out. And same thing here. And I am going to deliberately leave this a little longer than the chiffon, just for a little bit of interest. There we go. All right. Because it's only going to go around once. And then I just want to kind of go like this to make sure that that fabric shows the pattern so that you can tell it's a match. And of course I'm going to open this back up anyway because I need to photograph it for my Etsy. But it is done, and it really did not take that long. I'm leaving these strings long in case they want to put some beads on it. But otherwise, yeah, this is done. And I think I was doing this for less than a week, which is unheard of for me. But I'm trying to get a lot done because I start my new job tomorrow. Tomorrow is August 7th. And this, of course, this won't be uploaded until the following week, I think. But you understand why I was kind of rushing to get this done and get it on my Etsy. I sold 3 junk journals in a week, and discovered that I only have 3 left on my Etsy. So I had to get going and get it done and get it up there. So anyway, that's that. The next thing I'm going to be working on is decoupaging some card catalog cards, and that'll be the next video, which I already recorded prior to this, just so I would have it. And this is just a little sneak preview of what we're going to be doing, and I used a repair tag. So there's that video coming up, and then after that I am going to fully decorate these and call them finished. So that's what you have to look forward to. And thank you so much for tuning in, for, you know, always hitting the like button and subscribing and commenting. I do appreciate it, and I appreciate you. Have a good one. Bye.